Yes, now guys, what is up? I hope everyone's doing super good today. Today we're back on Gran Turismo. We're heading into Daily Race A Maggiore in the BMW M3s, the old ones. I think they're E30s, but all you BMW fans don't bite me head off for that because I'm not 100% sure. So flying into the race this week, it's a proper good one, you know. Race A is usually a bit hit and miss. Sometimes you have some really good ones, sometimes you have some really bad ones. This week is a blinder. It's drift racing, meets a bit of destruction derby. It's crazy. There's absolutely no grip on track whatsoever. Like you'll see it throughout the video, shift down or shift up. It'll just cause the car to kick out. It's fun. It's proper good fun. It feels like drift racing more than actual racing. But as you can see here, we come into this tight, twisty section, especially with Maggiore. There's so many tight, technical corners and twisty corners and stuff, and big, hard braking points. With this car, Jesus Christ. I think it's got drum brakes on it, so it's just the brakes aren't great. It's heavy. It wallows a lot. It likes to slide. Push up on the inside of this guy here. We're going to stick the move. He's going to nudge us a little bit on the way out, but we're going to stick the move straight into the big banky boy here. And I was struggling with this one. We're going to brake just after the cones, I think. So into third, roll it round up the corner, almost get a bit close to Wobbly Goblin, but we're alright. We get out there contact free. Yeah, great car, great racing this week. I really recommend Race A if you haven't had a blast on it yet, had a spin on it yet. You see the Frenchman lining us up, trying to go for a move maybe down into this section. This section's crazy. You flat out 120, 130, ride this curb, up, sniffing up the inside. Can we get him done up the inside on this one? Yes, we can. We just make that stick up this one. I've got a brake, tab the apex. I do push him wide slightly there. Apologies to the Frenchman if you're watching this. And we roll round into that corner. It's tightest corner on the track, and this one as well in second. You're gonna just drift. It's excellent. It's brilliant. So we handle it wide. Not a bad first lap. I think we're into what's that, fifth, sixth maybe. We're looking decent anyway. No complaints from me on that first lap, especially starting in 11th or whatever it was. I didn't do too much practice. I'm not gonna lie. I never do too much practice. You see, we're getting a bit sideways there. Just sort of pick up and go. That's why I like Gran Turismo so much. Is you've got the option to just pick up and go straight out of the pack. You don't have to worry about any tunes or anything. The cars just work. It's excellent. You guarantee some good racing as well. It's pretty good. So as we come into lap 2, we've got a bit of a gap to the car in front of us. We've got a bit of a gap to the car behind us. We're not really looking like a lot's going on, but we're gonna get some more action in a second. You know me, if I have some clean track by myself, start knocking myself off course, off track, and have some great times. End up at the back of the grid like usual. You see, we just go a little bit wide here, take too much into that corner. You've got to really concentrate, really keep your grip, and then I brake early for this the big banky boy just because I've got a bit of dirt on my tyres, and I don't want to hit that barrier right at the end. I think it was better to be a bit more conservative, brake, keep my brakes safe, keep everything nice and safe, and then go and roll around the corner. I thought I'd deal with the consequences. So we've got half-second penalty for that cut, and I shift down there because I think penalty's going to come up this line. I think that I thought that was enough time, but it weren't enough time. So I took the penalty, but it weren't penalty time. Bit of a nightmare. It's going to allow the cars behind us to sniff up a little bit closer and allow that car in fourth to just drop a bit behind. You see, we get a bit of a drift there as well. The panic's slowly setting in. Don't you worry. The drama's coming. The panic is slowly setting in. We're going around this corner now, and we're still looking okay. I mean, the car behind the Frenchman, he's going to have a bit of a run, I think, here. I think he's in the slipstream, so he's going to have a run into the first corner. I think the slipstream is really nice with these cars as well, because if you can pull up ahead, like if you can get into that quarter or into that panel, you can pretty much force the move. You can just squeeze them in and allow them to let you through. So you see here he goes up the inside ever so slightly, he just nudges me again, that nudges me straight wide. I'm like, fair enough, I can't really defend this much, I don't think. I try to squeeze him out a little bit, leave him a bit of room, but keep the car in there, and well played to him. Goes for it around the outside, and I can't let me be done around the outside, so squeeze him out a little bit again there. It's just defensive driving. I think daily racing, you've got a bit more room for aggression and room for slack, because the cars are so wide, like so playful, not so playful, but the cars feel so different to race cars. So I think there's a bit more room for error, sort of room for carnage as well, a bit of murder. So coming into the big banky boy, we're we're going to brake a little bit early. I wanted to defend it, so I took the inside line, but it's going to force us to go wide, and 2 cars are going to get us on the cutback there. Absolute disaster, not what we wanted at all, especially with the half-second penalty coming up. That still got to serve for that coming off the track on the last lap. You see the car behind us, he's going to get a bit of a slingshot. I take the penalty, and that sees us drop back into the space behind, so I think that might even be 10th now. Lost 3 positions on 1 corner, not a great run. I love that shot going under the tunnel. And we see 7th stacks it into the wall. 6 looks like he might have rammed him off there a little bit. I think he was coming off the grass as well. I'm not sure. Yep, there's a penalty. Nightmare. Like I say, this race is just a bit rough. Rough and ready. Get ready to get your elbows out and get down and dirty, because it's a good one. It's fun. Bit of carnage. So over the line we go, onto lap 4. Can we cement this position? Can we take up into 6? There's a couple penalties up ahead. I think both of them have got penalties, actually. No, just one of them. One of them's got a penalty. I think the other one gets a penalty a little later on. I'm not going to lie, I've already raced this race. So we're going to just try to keep up. You know, got to be smooth, got to be quick. Not got to drift like that, because that's not going to get us nowhere. You see 7th cuts in front of us as well, so we're in 8th. We're not looking good at all, really. We've got to try to fight this position, at least get 7th back. Can't be a sucker punch like that. But just keeping it there, keeping it in the slip. I thought as long as I can keep in the slipstream, keep that red bumper in sight, we'll be alright, you know. We might be able to pull it back. There's a couple good braking opportunities, good dive opportunities. We've done a few good overtakes so far already, so I'm not feeling too bad. I'm feeling pretty confident in that regard. It's just when it's thinking when we can take the move side. I remember 2 people undercut me here. Could this be a potential? But he gets his braking point down, he brakes correct line and everything. I can't get a cut back there, so it's just again pinning it into the slipstream, making sure we're getting all those gear shifts on time and on point, and getting the most out of that car, the most out of that old M3. Those 2 serve penalties up ahead, so they're going to slow down the opportunity for a little bit more chaos. As 6 goes wide, tries to take him up the inside. We're going to try following through. It doesn't quite work, but we're going to take him on the inside of that one. Great bit of racing that. Nice. Didn't think we were going to make it, but we did. Taking into this corner, I'm riding this curb like there's no other option. Just defending it, sticking it on that apex, not letting him through. He's going to sniff around the outside here, but we're going to take it a little wide. I want it on the inside of this corner, so we've got on the inside. He's just going to tap us here. I'm not sure about this. Look at that. It sends us a bit wide. It's just going to give him the position. I tried to stick him in pit wall there. I thought fair enough. But there we go, over the line in 8th. Not a great race, not a bad race. I mean, it was a pretty good race, action-packed. But not a great race in terms of standings. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz if you like the video. Peace out. Thanks so much. Bye.